Hey, Internet! Chef Lethal here, coming at you with another episode of our FTB Infinities sort of let's learn the mods, let's play thing here. How are you all doing? I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. I know you all were asking, so that's why I just went ahead and answered you. Anyway, guys, hopefully you're doing okay. I have a lot of things to update you on that I have done, and it has kind of dawned on me that I need to take a little bit more of an educational tone going over the things that I have done, so I will do that right now. Don't mind this thing. I'll get to this later in actually just a moment, but the first thing I want to show you is that I made a big reactor. It's not really all that big, but this right here is a multi-block structure from the mod Big Reactors. It is an extremely great mod for power generation for the technology mods that we have in the pack, and for most packs for that matter. It's very easy to get into. The resource cost isn't too terrible, but the possibilities of this reactor are incredible. We can make them nearly as big as we want. I think the build limit is 26 by 26. So the first thing that you need is a bunch of these reactor casings and reactor casing. And so it's graphite, which you get from smelting coal, iron, and yellorium that you get from finding yellorite in the world. And you get all these reactor casings, and then you have to make a reactor controller that when you click on tells you all of the things that you need to know. We'll get over that in just a second. You can make reactor glass so you can see inside. You need yellorium fuel rods, which are inside. You need reactor control rods on top of each of those fuel rods. Need a place to put the fuel. In this case, I have I like to do two reactor access points here. One to insert fuel and one to extract the waste that we get. That we'll be able to reuse this in the future, but not right now. Not quite ready for that. And then we need to have a place to extract the power, which it's right behind this device right here, my battery, basically. And I don't have my wrench on me, yes I do. It's right here. So if you look out here, so this is the power tap from Big Reactors. This is where you can pull power out from. And then I've got these energy conduits from Ender IO. They're pretty much by and large the most widely acceptable wires for any of the technology mods, and I'll show you why in a second. So anyway, you put all this together. You have to have casing on the bottom, like the solid bottom. So like, I don't really have any building blocks on me, do I? Yeah, so let's pretend like the cobblestone is your reactor blocks, all right? And we want to make like a 3x3. So this would be the base of your reactor. And then you want like literally the frame has to be that has to be reactor casing blocks. These other empty spaces can be other things. So like this could be the reactor controller. This could be the power tap where we get the power out from. This could be where we get the like where we put the fuel in, and back here can just be a solid block. And then in the middle you need a yellorium fuel rod, and then on top you need the reactor access control panel thing. And then you smack it with your right hand and it becomes a big reactor. And then you have power. So it takes yellorium ingots to run. And I'll just show you guys. Do I have my hammer on me? I'm trying to heal my hammer. I'm not going to use the hammer. I'm trying to heal it because it almost broke. And that would suck. Do not want the hammer to break because it takes a lot of materials to get it back up to even half health. So I'm just going to kind of leave it alone. So when you look at your reactor controller, it tells you a bunch of things here. So for one, I have a full energy buffer. I'm going to turn off my reactor. So my energy buffer is going to be decreasing as I use power. So we got core heat, we got casing heat. I don't really pay too much attention to these. I do pay attention to a little bit later when I'm worried about efficiency and stuff, is trying to get these heat down whenever the reactor is actually running. The core fuel status is how much fuel is in, so this bar is completely filled up 100% with with yellorium. That's why it's yellow. Over here we have more of a information, so I'm going to turn it back on and waste some of the stuff that I have, some of the fuel I have in here. So it's telling me right now that this is the amount of energy that I'm creating. So it's gonna steady out at about 1100 to 1200 flux per tick, which, to give you some perspective, the lava generator was giving us 40 RF per tick. This is giving us 1100. The temperature is a thing that we're going to pay attention to in the future. Higher temperatures increase fuel burnup. That's very important because this is your fuel burnup rate, the rate at which fuel is fissioned into waste in the core. This right here is a very high number. The further away from 1, we need to be as low from 1 as possible. So this is how many millibuckets per tick of waste are we creating. And this is quite a lot. And then fuel reactivity, higher levels of radiation reduce fuel burnup. My main concern is the waste here. So we got to get the heat down. There are several ways to do it. I won't get into that right now. But that's my reactor. So I've got a wire coming out from the bottom of the battery here. So basically I'm using 2 buffers. So there's an internal buffer in here of, what is that, 100 million? Or 1 million? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 10 million RF. And then I'm using this battery basically from Ender IO to give me another million RF of backup energy basically. And then so I've got a wire going all the way underground to my base over in here. So I've got it, you can see that little orange, like pink color cable right there. That's my energy cable, and that's coming, oh, it's right here. Hi. But that's coming right into some of my machines up here. So I've got here a sag mill. This is another machine from Ender IO. I love Ender IO. And basically what you do is you can put in items here and it will grind them basically. It's basically a grinder. So if we put like cobblestone here, it will grind down and you have a chance to get sand. You also have a chance to get gravel. If you put sand in there, you have a chance to get silicon. If you put an ore in there, do we have any ore? I've got some tin here. So if you put an ore in here, you have the chance, a high chance, to get double dust. And let's see, is it even going to show? It's not going to show because I have the output coming out the bottom into this chest, but we got 2 pulverized tin from that. So this is a great way to, if you don't want to keep running over to your smeltery, for me right now, having energy is easier than going to get lava all the time. So instead of using my smeltery all the dang time, I can just throw my ores in here and get lots of doubling going on, and I've got it going into the chest. And then here I've got the alloy smelter, which is basically just an energized smeltery device, and you can put your powders in here as well. Like if I take these 10 and I just put it right there, it will just smelt it up using the energy that I have, so I don't have to use coal or anything like that. And there are ways to speed this up with capacitors and stuff, but still pretty early game, so not too worried about it. But so that's going to smelt, and this one does 3 at a time. So we got 3 tin ingots, and I have that going back down into the chest. So the reason why Ender IO cables and they're called conduits, are the best, in my opinion, is because they can occupy the same block space with one another. So for instance, there's a mod in the pack called Thermal Expansion that has cables and power lines and all that stuff. And when you place it down like this is Ender IO. I'm just using this as an example. Like let's say I have a machine over here that takes energy and water. Pretend like we'll use this cobblestone. Pretend like, why didn't it do that? Anyway, so pretend like this cobblestone is a machine that I'm giving it power from the bottom, but it also needs water to run. I'm using water as an example. Or even better, because I have item conduits, let's pretend like we need power on the bottom, but we also want to give it items as well. Well, with thermal expansion and some of the other mods, I would have to use a completely different block face to get the things that I want out of it. You know what I mean? That's don't connect. Don't show the kids what we're up to. So anyway, we'd have to use 2 block spaces like this, and then building for this is a pain because now like trying to make it look good in the walls is a bit of a pain. So what you can do with Ender.io is I can place multiple types of conduit in the same block space so that I can have, like, if this were an actual machine, the energy conduit would be connecting to the bottom, as would the item conduit, so that I could have like a chest over here and tell it to pull pulverized metal to smelt in my smeltery, and that way I can do it all with one block space. And that is the beauty of Ender.io, and that's why the reason why I use it all the dang time. Most of my machines will come from Ender.io. I haven't picked that one up. That's why it's being a derp. There we go. So there we go. That's that setup right here. The next thing I want to show you guys is this. So I spent a lot of time yesterday off camera grinding away, grinding, not using the sag mill, but using just mining and all of the things, and I now have an ME system from the mod Applied Energistics 2. ME stands for Matter Energy, and essentially what it does is it's basically a computer. It's basically a storage computer. So I have an ME drive here, Matter Energy drive, and all of these storage cells are basically hard drives for items. So like each drive can hold 63 types of items and then 496 bytes of items. So each item type consumes a certain amount of bytes. I don't really know the ratio. I don't know the science behind it or anything like that. But basically, I have all of these things in here, and this was kind of expensive and grindy. ME controller is kind of the brains of the operation. It accepts power and allows you to expand the system almost indefinitely. I love this system because we can do auto crafting, we can do all sorts of commands and stuff. So I've just got it wired up here to an ME crafting terminal. So now if I go in here, I have access to every single item in my system. Instead of having to dig through chest after chest after chest, or compact drawer or storage drawer or whatever, I can just scroll through here and be like, oh, I would like this necrotic bone. Thank you, here it is. And I can put it right back, and there it is. It's perfect. And let's just say I'm looking for something, but I don't want to scroll. Scrolling's for plebs. Well, if I just wanted to look up sand, there's my sandstone, there's my soul sand. Boom. Right click to clear. I can look up how much ore I have, how many ingots I have, and I can take inventory and do whatever I gotta do to make sure that I have what I have. And if I wanted to craft something, like let's just say I wanted to make a torch, as long as I have sticks and coal in my system, I can just... That's going to use sugar coal. I don't want to do that. Can we just... Here, I'll just do this. So I have sticks, but I don't have... I think it was wanting me to use glue on that. Torch berries, I don't have... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? Can you just give me the plain coal recipe, for crying out loud? Charcoal. Here. There we go. And then I could just craft away from there, man. Look at that. And I can just go. So that is... This is like... For me, this is the mod I need. Like, I won't play a mod pack unless it has Applied Energistics in it. Because I hate digging through chests. I hate, sorting through all that crap. It does it for me. And with the possibility in the future to even do, like I said, auto crafting, it takes a while to get to that point. And some of my systems have been extremely convoluted and very, very complex, I would say. So now I've got all this floor space in the house that was once used for chests and stuff, and now it's not. So I don't know what exactly I'm going to do with all of this extra space, but I assure you that I will use it for something. One thing I also wanted to get into today was a little bit of Thaumcraft, because I feel like that's a good thing to do. I've built up a little bit of an area over here for Thaumcraft. It is supposedly an octagon. It looks more like a circle. A very misshapen circle, but I'm okay with that. Oh, jeez. The lag got me there. I almost died. I'm glad I did not die, but I almost died. So I haven't really finished moving everything over the way I want it, but just pretend like this all looks okay. That's kind of the important thing. So I've been spending some time today going through the mini game to do the to get a lot of the research unlocked. And what I want to do right now is make a better wand. So I went into Thaumaturgy. I can now make a Greatwood wand core. So this is made in the Arcane Workbench. It says it right here. So Greatwood wand core. It just takes 2 Greatwood logs in the Arcane Workbench, but we also need 3 Perdicio. Alright, so this is the Arcane Workbench, and when you place your wand in it, it will now use the points that you have from your wand to do the crafting for you. So in my wand right now, you can see it says capacity 25, and then all of the numbers underneath it are 25, 25, 20. That's indicating that my wand is fully charged. I have 25 of everything that I can have in there. Now, when we upgrade our cores and upgrade our other things, we actually will be able to increase the capacity, but right now this is the starting wand. This is the wand that you will have at the very beginning. We need to do better. It also says 110% average V cost. That will increase. It's going to increase the amount of V because the wand is so inefficient. It's increasing the amount of energy basically that we need to do the crafting that we want to do. So I'm going to fly. Actually, I don't need to fly back home. I'm pretty sure I have Greatwood in here. I do. So I'm going to grab 2 Greatwood logs, and I'm going to place them in here. And if I take out the wand, we have this flashing 3 with the icon next to it telling me that we need 3 Perdicio. So if I put my wand in there, I have 3 Perdicio. It's going to cost us 3.3 because of the 110% cost. But there we go. If I just click on that, I now have a Greatwood rod. And you can see there at the end, 21.7, my wand energy has been used for Perdicio. There are a few ways to recharge your wand. The easiest way, and I didn't actually know this for a long time, and I'm gonna sacrifice this cow to show you guys. So get ripped, cow. So you can see the experience orbs, like that's an experience orb that fell, but you've also got these smaller orbs right there, and they just disappeared. Here, sheep, I'm sorry. So these smaller orbs are actually matter or energy or whatever you want to call it, magic from Thaumcraft, and if you collect them, they will fill up your bar. Now, I haven't found any. I'd only killed a cow and a sheep, so I haven't filled anything up, but I fully charged this wand by staying out at night and killing mobs, and as long as your wand is, I believe, on your hotbar, as long as it's on your hotbar, it may be okay if it's just in your inventory, but I like to keep it on my hotbar just in case. We can test it tonight when the night comes, but yeah. Speaking of which, where's the sun? We're almost at high noon. Actually, I'm curious here. Yeah, it's almost high noon. So yeah, we'll play around with that when the nighttime comes, so we can actually see if that works. But that's how I've been charging up my wand. So now that I've got a Greatwood rod, I need better way. Like, I could use the iron caps again, but iron caps are very inefficient. I have gone ahead and researched copper wand caps, which I don't want to use because this is like, I've already looked up the next level. So copper has similar properties to iron when used as a wand cap, but it is as efficient as gold when used to channel Ordo or Perdicio. But I have gold here. Gold is far superior focusing agent than iron, and wands capped with this material take no penalty when used to channel V. So that means we'll be able to do like 100% instead of 110, you know what I mean? So what I need is 10 gold nuggets so that I can make the caps. So let me run or glide back into the house. Man, the lag is killing me with the glider. Alright, so this is the beauty of it, man. I can just go right in here and I can look up nugs, and I need 10. I need 10. Now, I can't do this in a regular workbench. I need to go to the arcane workbench because this one is including energy, you know, Thaumcraft energy into our thing here. So if I go like this and go like this, so it's telling me I need 3 of the fire, of the order, and the air. As you play with Thaumcraft, you start to kind of know what these things all are. So we go 1 and we go 2. Now I should be able to just go like this. Okay, so in order to make the gold capped Great Wood Wand, we need to make sure we have 9.9 of each of the core aspects, and we do. I've got 18.4, 25, 18.4, 25, 18.4, and 21.7. So when I click on this, boom, we have a new wand, capacity 50. Capacity 50. So I can take this out. If I put this here, it's going to tell us. I guess I need to have things in it first. But I'm going to keep this wand on me as well. It's actually no, I'm going to keep it right here for right now. I'm going to leave it in there right now. I really would like it to be nighttime so we can go killing, so that I can show you guys the gold banded Great Wood Wand. This is a very, very good wand to have. The next thing I want to show you guys is the Wand of Equal Focus. This one is really cool, but I'm not quite ready for this. So I need to do another research thing. And actually, I've got the Crucible. That's what this is. This is the Crucible, and I'll show you guys how to work this thing here in a sec. In fact, let's fly back home really quick. Pretty soon I'll be able to have like a wireless ME system. I won't have to come running back here every single time. So I'm gonna throw this stuff in there, and I have a bucket of blood on me for a reason. Don't mind me. Let's see. What was I trying to do? Yes, I need iron. I need to make a cauldron. So let's make a cauldron. Let me grab a piece of nether rack. Nether brick. Do I not have any nether rack? I do. Okay, it's right there. I'm smart. And I need my flint and steel. Okay. Good. Nighttime is almost upon us. That is a very, very good. In fact, do I have a bucket in here? I do. Okay. Good, good, good. Let me go over here and grab some water. Boop. And fly back. Eventually, again, eventually I'll have this thing finished. It'll look really sinister and hopefully kind of cool. Alright, so over here, I guess, I don't know. I'm really bad at placing these things. I'm going to dig down two spots. I'm going to throw down the netherrack. I'm going to place that like that. I'm going to set the netherrack on fire. I'm going to place the cauldron right there over the fire. And I'm going to hit it with my wand. Right click. Boom. So the cauldron became a crucible. I'm going to go ahead and throw in a bucket of water, and pretty soon that's going to start bubbling and looking very sinister and cool. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Nice and bubbly. So now we can use that to do some magical things in it. Hopefully I'm explaining all this very well. Thaumcraft can be kind of confusing, but it's really cool. Like, the abilities that we have within Thaumcraft are pretty dang cool. So I'm not going to sleep through the night. So as you can see, our wand here is capacity 50, but everything's empty. There's no bar underneath it telling us that, you know, we've got 10 ordo or 10 fire or anything like that. It's completely empty. And I'm just waiting on nighttime so that we can go and kill some dudes. Because, you know, I'm a nice guy. The first thing that I want to make here, I think... Oh, you know what I need? We're going to need to make balanced shards. Which... I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Look up on Google how to do this. Like, as far as getting these right. So basically the way that this works, for instance, I want to make a balanced shard. So in the Crucible, I have to throw in items that their aspects that we've researched combine to have 2 of everything in it, and then I have to throw in a shard in there as like a catalyst to actually complete the spell, and then we get a balanced shard. It's kind of confusing. That's why I would say, like, look up on Google, like, best items for balanced shard. And it should come up with, like, if you throw in a piece of cobblestone, a piece of coal, a piece of glowstone, and a piece of this, and then you throw in this, you get that, you know? That's exactly what I'm going to do when the time comes. But the time has not come yet, so I'm not going to do it. Let's go hunting here for a sec, just so I can show you guys the wand and recharging the wand. You can also find aura nodes in the world. So here, we'll kill him, and then when we come over here to collect everything, we collected all those small ones, and now we have 5 Terra and 1 aura. Oh god! I didn't take any damage from that. How in the blazes did I not take damage from that? I don't know. But, so now I can just run around and kill all the dude bros and get all of their stuff. But as long as you collect, the little orbs, you are good to go. And man, I love this crossbow. So this gives us a good, you know, a good reason to come out here and kill dudes. So right now I've got 1, 12, 1, 5, 10, 5. I'm gonna take it out of my hotbar and see if maybe it'll still fill up. Come on, man, it's nighttime. Where's all the guys? Where's all the guys? Oh, Enderman. I need Enderman. I need Ender Pearls like you guys have no idea. Oh, hi. Ow. Ow. I also need better damage on my sword here. Come on. Don't kill me. Please, no. Ooh, I'm in trouble. Come here. Oh, got him. Oh, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come here. Hi. Oh, you stupid. I totally hit you. Come here. Come back. Come back. Come here. Got him. I wonder how many Ender Pearls I got from that. Let's see. 5, not bad. 1, 12, 1, 10, 5. I think it might have to be on my hotbar. Let me try one more guy here. Did I pick those up? Yeah, okay, so the wand has to be on your hotbar. Why do I keep saying hotbar? Your hotbar, in order to charge using the little orbs from killing dudes. In addition to that, let me kill this guy that was shooting at me because they get you nauseous. And I don't want to be nauseous. In addition, if you go around the world, you might be able to find aura nodes out in the wild. So let me see if I can find one really quick. They're actually a lot easier to find at night because they glow a little bit. They have a little bit of light. I'm not gonna find any, but yeah, you can't really see them with your bare eyes because they're really faint. Let me just turn on hover mode. I can't believe. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, I'm not gonna find any, am I? They're easy to find in magical forest biomes. I've also had really good luck finding them in deserts. I can't believe. Huh. Interesting. Actually, I'm here with my... I don't think I've scanned mycelium yet. So let me do that. Sweet. Alright. So yeah, this is kind of the thing, you know, just flying around, hoping that you can find the aura node, and you can recharge your wand on it. So, wow, this is really terrible. This is really awful. Huh. I think we're having bad luck. Well, let's go. I'll go over to the magical forest. I'll fly over to the magical forest really quick. It's right next to my house anyway, you know. So we'll do that, and then I'll show you guys how it works. Really quickly. Hello, hello. Yeah, so if you're flying around at night and you see a random light source that's not a beehive, it's probably a thing. Oh, a witch. I need to kill the witch. Pa-plow. Pa-plow. Alright, let's go over here. So yeah, you'll find them in silverwood trees. In some silverwood trees, I'll say. Yes, of course, as soon as I say that, I can't find any silverwood trees. They have blue leaves. Are you kidding me right now? I swear. I'm going to... Here we go. Here's one. So there's one right here in the tree. Have I scanned it yet? Always scan them. So this node has 4 fire, 3 ordo, 7 terra, and 7 victus. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Anybody else? No. So if you just take your wand and I can suck out, you can see it's pulling out. So now the wand has 1, 1, 1, and 7. You cannot put complex... I don't know, aspects into your wand. It only takes the 5 basic ones. Is it 5? I don't know if it's 5 or not. But anyway, so that's a quick way to recharge your wand if you had a good source of nodes. There are also ways that you'll be able to like take your nodes back to your home and make them better and bigger and stronger and faster and everything that Kanye West wants them to be, or Daft Punk, depending on your prerogative here. So this is kind of the annoying part. Oh gosh. Ouch. That one hurt. That one really hurt. Ouch. Okay, I'm just gonna fly away. That was a painful experience. So yeah, like where the iron capped wand, the original wand, everything was 110% V cost. This one is giving us 100%, and then as we upgrade our wands even further and get even better materials and better cores and better everything, we can actually reduce the cost down to, I believe, 70%. I think 70 or 50% might be the lowest that I've seen in the game, which is, you know, pretty great to be able to save that much. That's a lot later though, end gamey type stuff. So yeah, I don't think. Oh, another Enderman. Enderman, Enderman, I'm gonna kill you because you're an Enderman. Get dead, Enderman. I need to kill you, Enderman. Look out! It's a dead Enderman. Not yet. Kill a zombie, get the Enderman, and then you go and... because you have a plan. And then when you stink, because you're dead, you will have to lose your head. I don't know what I'm saying. Speaking of head, I got a creeper head. Alright, so I'm just hunting. I don't really need to bring you guys along for the hunt. I was hoping I was going to get that Enderman, but no, the Enderman is elusive. Elusive Enderman. So let me run back into the house really quick. Dump off everything I have. This is the beauty of having the ME system, is I can look at my inventory and be like, I don't need any of this crap, do I? Nope, I sure enough don't. So I'll just take all of this, put my dev null back in there. Oh my goodness, it's so great. It's so great. So I'm literally right now on my other monitor looking up balanced shard Thaumcraft. And so it's telling me that I can do... Oh, there's an advertisement. Okay, so throw in 2 cobblestone, 2 sugarcane, 2 blaze powder. This gives you 2 of each primal aspect except for ordo, so throwing in an order shard will complete the process. So, do I have any blaze rods? I have a few. So, 2 sugarcane... Oh, blaze powder. I can do blaze powder. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so, cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops-a-daisy. Okay. 2 sugarcane. I don't have any sugar? Oh my goodness, how do I not have any... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I thought for sure I had some in my system. I guess I don't. Let's plant a little bit more here then. Alright, that should do. That should do for now. Well, that'll do, that'll do. Alright, close it up. Always got to close the door, guys. Always close the door. Do-do. So that's 8. 2 cobblestone, 2 sugarcane, 2 blaze powder. This gives us 2 of everything. So if I shift over each item, so this has, each cobblestone has 1 terra and 1 perdicio. Each blaze powder has 1 ignis, and I haven't scanned sugarcane yet. And that has aqua and air. We don't really care about the other thing, the herba that's in there. So now if I run on over to the Thaumcraft area, oh man, there are so many great things that we'll be able to do with the technology and the tech. Like, this is awesome. So I need to look for my order shards, which I have a few. So I want to make, I think I have enough for 4. I don't actually know. I don't actually recall. Let me grab some water really quick too. So we go like this, and then we fly away with me and eat a steak. Okay, so don't stand on your cauldron, guys, because it will burn you. It won't set you on fire, but it will hurt. So first thing we got to do is throw in all of the things, and then we toss in the order shards. So I'm gonna go cobble cobble, blaze blaze, sugar sugar, order shard. Boom, and now we have a balance shard. So if I look at this with this, oh, I can, there we go. There's, okay, so there I just shift right clicked, and all that purple stuff is bad. So I had leftover stuff in there, that herba that I was talking about, that was still in there, so I just released that into the world. That may infect my biome, but I'm not worried about that right now either. So we're bubbling. Let's go 1, 2. Let's try to do, here, I'll, boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna keep trying here. Okay, and maybe I can get another one? Alright, I got all 4 balance shards, guys. All 4 balance shards. Because the thing I want to make is this this wand focus of equal trade. So for this I need a quicksilver, and I need a lot of aspects here. Quicksilver and nether quartz. Quicksilver is gotten by smelting cinnabar. We get plenty of cinnabar down in the mines, so that shouldn't be a challenging thing. So in addition to being able to use your wand for crafting and stuff like that, you can use your wand to get these wand focus on there, foci. And basically they're kind of spells, essentially, is what they are. And the wand focus of equal trade will allow you to swap out blocks. Like, I'm not going to explain it very well, so I'm just going to show you guys. It's really, really helpful when it comes down to, like, building or a lot of other things. So that, and then I needed my quicksilver. There we go. Let's go back over. Let's go back over to here. Oh man, this is exciting. This is probably my favorite wand focus. If I'm not mistaken, it was like this, and like this, and then like that. Yes, so the wand is telling me it does not have the sufficient V in order to make it, so I can't even make it, because we need 11 Terra, which I have, but I need 16.5 Perdicio, which I do not have, and 16.5 Ordo, which I do not have. So I cannot use this wand. Can I use my... No, I can't quite use this one yet. What am I missing? I'm missing the 15 Perdicio. That 12 on the end is what's killing me. So I need to go kill more things, or find an orb that allows me to put more of that stuff into the things. So maybe let's just kill a few things that don't matter and see if maybe we can get that up to 15 or so. Maybe isn't there a cave around here? This is kind of cavey, right? Yeah. This is kind of cavey. Hello, anyone home? Is there anyone home? Oh, hi. I will take it. 15. So that got us what we needed. But maybe I can keep exploring. You're not supposed to be down here. Oh, I thought that was a creeper. I was like, no! Okay. Very tame. Actually, while I'm here, let me grab this. I got Fortune 3 on my pickaxe, so I may as well grab these guys. I don't need any more coal at the moment. I'm pretty good on coal. And I don't see any more monsters. No more monsters. Man. Really? Alright, well I got what we need. I got what I need. Oh gosh, ow. Yeah, see, that hurt. Now I have flux flu because I landed in this goo. So just be aware of that. So if I shift right click, that's going to do that. So I just need to place a block of something on there to get rid of that. We'll be fine. So if I go like this, okay, now it's telling me insufficient V because I have flux flu, which gives us a negative status effect for doing Thaumcraft. So I'm going to wait for that to go down. Choose nothing, and then when I look in here, I now can make the wand focus of equal trade. This stuff, I can't tell you guys. I need some Perdicio though. I need to do some more killing. Oh man, having a mob farm specifically for this is essential, I think. So just emptying out my stuff here. Man, I have so much stuff in my inventory though. Like, what am I not using? I don't need this. I'm not using the shovel right now. Fully repaired shovel. I like that. I don't need this right now. I still need this. I'm not chiseling anything at the moment. I don't need my wrench at the moment. Like, I am such a hoarder. I keep all of this stuff. I don't probably even need torches right now, to be honest. I will put the blood bucket there. No, you know what? I'll put that there. I'm just trying to organize right now, guys, so bear with me. We'll go like that and like that. And then while I'm here, I will put that back in there. So what I can do is, let's see, is it F? If I hold F, it's noticing that I have the wand focus of equal trade in my inventory, so I'll just hover over that and click. So now I've got the wand focus. You can see it on my wand. The graphic changed there just a little bit to indicate that I have the focus on there. And let me grab, no, I don't actually want to use that. Let's go like this. I'll grab a little bit of cobblestone and a little bit of, let's just say, marble. This is actually kind of it can be used as a mining tool also in a way. And I'll show you guys how. I will definitely show you guys how. I just need the night to come. It's almost here. So just as a demonstration, I can't actually use the wand right now because it requires, you can see even because I have the focus on the wand, it's telling me for each time I use it, it's going to use 0.05 Terra, Ordo, and Perdicio, and I have 0 Perdicio, so I can't use it at all. So I'm just going to place down some cobblestone, and I'm going to place down 1 piece of marble, and I'll show you guys. So I wonder if I can even set this up. So if I basically what I'm going to want to do is replace this cobblestone with marble. Alright, so I've got 63 marble in my inventory. If I shift right click this this block, you can't really see it because of the text in the upper left hand corner of the screen where it says jetpack fuel and all that stuff, but it's showing me that I have 63 marble kind of in the memory. It's in the wand's memory. The wand is saying, all right, you've set me up for marble, and this is how much marble you have, so let's do the thing. So I need to run around and kill some dude bros again, just as a quick source of getting stuff into our wand. Do we have anybody to kill? You know what? There might be an orb in here. Is there an orb in here? There is. Nice. And that's got Perdicio in it. Although I didn't need Perdicio. I need... Oh, no, I did. Okay, we're perfect. We are Gucci fam right now. Perfect. Okay, we Gucci fam. So I'm going to fling back over here. Man, there's an Enderman over there. I really want to get the Enderman. Okay, so now that I've got the required V, if I left click on this cobblestone, it's going to use one of my marble and turn it into... We're going to turn the cobblestone into the marble. Ah, oh well. Anyway, but now, if I right-click, so I shift right-click to set the wand to give me marble. If I just right-click on the cobblestone, it's going to change a lot of the blocks that are nearby. So let's say I wanted to go mining for... And it's giving me the blocks back. Like, we started with 32 cobblestone. I have 32 cobblestone. So let's say I wanted to go mining, and I needed obsidian. And I hate mining obsidian. It's a true statement. I actually do hate mining obsidian. I can use this to swap out obsidian for another block and get the obsidian while just trading out the thing. So I will show you guys in a moment. Actually, I don't know where in the nether my spot for obsidian is. So as you can see, I've got some obsidian down here. So now if I take my wand here, and if I set it to cobblestone, just shift right click, it's telling me up there I have 31 cobblestone in my inventory, because I do. And then if I right click the obsidian, all of that obsidian turns to cobblestone, and I now have 22 obsidian in my inventory. And you don't have to worry about it getting burnt up either. How cool is that? It's pretty cool. So now we've got cobblestone down here. Sorry, nether. That's another reason. That's the reason why I bring blood with me down to the nether now. Is because I can place it down and get obsidian. It's like unlimited free obsidian in the nether. And you need to die. So yeah. Pretty dang cool, right? So you don't have to spend, like, I would still be mining that obsidian if I wanted to do that by hand, you know? It's like that just takes a long time. There are other ways, of course, to get obsidian in this case, or whatever. But like, I wanted to build a lot of my base out of quarried stone. Quarried stone kind of takes a long time to mine, but if I use the wand of equal trade, it doesn't, because I can just trade it out with dirt or something, and all it really needs is for me to make sure that I kill a bunch of monsters to keep everything topped up. But that's pretty exciting. So this is gonna help build. This is gonna help with buildings too, because like I could build a building out of just cobblestone to get the shape of it. You know, like let's say I know what shape I want to use for a building, but I don't really have the material. I don't know what material I want to use. I could just use cobblestone, and then when I'm ready for it, I could just use the wand of equal trade and get exactly what I want. So that's pretty exciting. But today, guys, that is going to be it for the episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed. I've enjoyed. I felt like we've actually gotten some decent progress today on something useful. I'm going to continue to do some of the Thaumcraft researching off camera. We did confirm that we cannot turn the server into easy mode for the research minigame, so I'm not really going to be doing that on camera because it is a pain in the booty. It takes a long time. Much trial and error, not very fun to watch, in my opinion. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for me today. I want to thank you so incredibly much. Let me know in the comments if this was clear. Thaumcraft can be kind of consuming, but also confusing. The best way, I think, to really learn it is to get a basic understanding either from watching my videos or somebody's videos or doing some research on the interwebs and then just getting in and doing it yourself. It's going to be the best way to do things. But Thaumcraft, very, very powerful. Lots and lots of cool things that we can do. And we've only really started to scratch the surface. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so incredibly much for hanging out with me today and watching this episode. And I will see you next time.